arrived at Indiana University and Zeta has already blown me away with this room. So I flew from Cleveland to DC to Indianapolis, which doesn't really make sense. American needs to get a direct flight from Cleveland to Indianapolis. And then my last flight was delayed an hour and it changed gates like 3 separate times. But it is now 11:30 and I'm just getting here. But I was in South Carolina last week and this is the first chapter of the month that I will be on the road. So I'm ready to get back at it and I'm ready to meet all the women from Zeta, which is our biggest chapter, by the way. They have over 200 women. So this will be a very different experience for me and I'm excited to get started. Day 2 in the Zeta house. Today is a little less hectic than yesterday. I have some more free time and less meetings, I believe. I've had meetings in the chapter room, in the conference room. There's a lot of places in this house. There's different wings. I've gotten lost a couple times, which is why I need to have sisters escort me wherever I need to go. But this house is beautiful. There's a kitchen, there's a chef, there's a house mom. Also, I don't think I've told you yet, but I got engaged last weekend, which is insane. So in between doing reports and having meetings, I'm wedding planning because I'm insane and I love planning and I cannot wait for this. So I've been having phone calls with Zach about the move and about buying things for the apartment and about wedding things. We're thinking next August, maybe, but we'll see what happens. I know it's super, super early, but I'm just so excited. So Zach got me flowers. Happy Valentine's Day. Fresh out of the shower. Today was a pretty good day. I got a campus tour. By campus tour, I mean we drove around campus because it was freezing outside. And then we went to this place to eat lunch that I can never remember, but they had really good burgers and it was really cool. IU themed place. I had a couple meetings today. There was a Galentine's Day event, which was super cute. Girls were just hanging out. There was lemonade, some Valentines and some candy. So it's really cool to hang out with some of the Zeta women. And then there was a new member retreat, so I popped in there for a couple minutes and introduced myself to, I believe it's their Lambda class. So it was a very productive day. Got some work done on some of my past reports, and I only have 2 more full days here before I head off to New York. So definitely making the most of my time here. This is our biggest chapter, and it's really interesting because I'm literally meeting new girls every single day, which is not always the case, especially at our smaller chapters, obviously, where I'm seeing the same women all the time. So the bathroom on this floor has communal showers, but the house mom actually let me use her bathroom, which was amazing. God bless. She's so sweet. It's the little things for sure. So it's still freezing outside, but my first meeting of the day was getting tea at this really cute tea shop in Bloomington. Don't remember what it was called, but I got this strawberry green tea. It was super good. I'm not usually a coffee person, I'm not usually a tea person, but I do love the aesthetic of coffee shops and tea shops. And also I drowned my tea in sugar and honey. So today was mainly a day of hanging out with sisters. I had a couple meetings, but the rest of the night I went out to eat. We were supposed to go bowling, but the entire bowling alley was rented out by another sorority for their mom's weekend. My room's on the top floor, so the 3rd floor, and I climbed up all the stairs and immediately started recording, so I'm out of breath. And yeah, IU has their own bowling alley. This is insane. Like, comparing IU to Ashland University, where I went, is wild. Like, just the size of the fraternities and the sororities' houses blows my freaking mind. Also, all the girls keep asking me about my ring, and it's so exciting because as of today, I've been engaged for a week. Like, time is already flying. I've been looking at venues. I've been creating our guest list. Like, I'm going crazy and I love it. So I'm laying in bed watching House, and I've made a delicious discovery. This chapter gave me an entire thing of pretzels and Doves. So when you eat them together, it tastes like a chocolate covered pretzel, and it's so good. So today is Sunday, and today was another pretty low-key day. I got brunch at Bloomington Bagels, had a meeting, and then had a couple hours of free time. So I worked on reports, looked at wedding venues, of course, and looked on Pinterest and watched House. And I just had, I swear, the best Chipotle I've had in like 2 years. I don't know what they're doing here at Bloomington, Indiana, but this Chipotle was so fresh. The chips were lime and salty, and they were so good. Props to you. So now I'm just headed to the executive board meeting, and then the chapter meeting, and then I'm going to hang out with the other LC, Kelsey. So she is from this chapter, and so is Mary. But Kelsey's coming into town, and we're going to hang out tonight. I don't know what we're gonna do.